guys, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Student Highlights. Before we get started, please make sure that you hit that like button and leave me a comment down below in the comment section. If you have missed any previous episode of this series, all of the previous episodes are linked down below in the description box, so make sure you go and check those out. Okay, let's get right into the video. This week we will be talking about Ronny. Ronny is 10 years old, and I've been teaching him for a little over a year. He loves school, and he plays a lot of soccer and loves doing that. Let's see, he is the third out of 4 children in his family. He lives in a split home, so every other weekend he's with his mom, and then the opposite weeks he's with his dad. And his dad lives here in the same town that I do, and so it makes it easy for them to come to piano lessons because they're usually with their dad, and their dad brings them later in the evening. Ronny's oldest sister is 16, and then Helen is 14, and then Ronny's 10, and then their youngest sister is 5 or 6. I can't remember exactly, but she's young. So Ronny is the only boy in his family. So as I might have mentioned before, Ronny took a month off of piano just because he was getting so stressed with his homework load, and he started up a couple weeks ago back onto piano, and he's such a trooper because sometimes he makes it look like he's doing really well on the outside when on the inside he's really struggling. So I'm very proud of him for persisting in these piano lessons. I know that it can be challenging sometimes, but he's sticking with it, which is really commendable. Most kids his age would have just said, no, I'm done. But I'm very glad that we talked it out and figured out a compromise that he was going to just take a break and come back to it. Anyways, I'm very proud of him. He's doing very well. He's getting ready for the recital. He's actually going to be playing with Abby on this recital. They picked out a duet, and I'm excited to see how well they play together because Ronny's confidence is probably the most out of all 12 of my students. He does not get nervous in front of people, so that'll help a lot with Abby because she is the one who has the most stage fright, I think, and their skill level is pretty close to each other, so it'll be fun to watch how that works out. Let's see. Ronny always asks really good questions. He loves a good challenge. He's really good with his theory. And he's just very motivated with his piano practice for the most part. And it's fun to see raw talent being established in such a young student. So I'm very excited to see how far he'll go. Okay, so that's it for Ronny. Again, thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you listen next week. I will be talking about Helen, Ronny's sister, and you'll get to know a little bit about her. I hope you have a good day or night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.